Hi everyone, welcome to Craft and Create. This is Catherine from the Florissant Public Library. Today I'm going to show you how to upcycle old maps and coasters I found at the thrift store. For this craft you'll need some old maps, coasters or tiles, Milo, our cat, a pencil, scissors, Mod Podge, and a sponge brush. Apparently Milo is going to help me do this craft today. The first step is to select a map. I have a map of San Francisco, a map of Washington, and a map of New York City. But the map I'm using for this is a map of US vacation lands. So you want to turn your coaster upside down on the portion of the map that you'd like to be on the coaster. So I'm actually going to pick a section of Washington State. And then you want to trace around the coaster. I think my cat might be visiting us again. But she's just watching from the corner. Once you have it traced, you want to cut it out. I'm just doing a rough cut at first to get all the extra stuff off because it'll make it easier to cut the actual shape. Okay, once you have your section of map cut out, you're ready for the next step. The next step is to glue your section of map to your coaster. Sometimes when you glue paper to things, there can be lots of wrinkles in the paper, and to prevent that, a really neat trick is to take your Mod Podge and brush Mod Podge on the back of your section of map. And set that aside and let that completely dry before you adhere it to the top of your coaster. I have a couple that I already prepared earlier. And this one is of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. So what I'm going to do is brush a coat of Mod Podge onto the top of the coaster. And then I'm going to stick my map to my coaster. Move it just a little bit up. Reposition it. Whoop. I'm going to add some more glue to it because I don't think I added enough. And these are stone coasters, so it might absorb a little bit of the glue. There we go, that's a little bit better. I'm just going to press it down. Now you want this to dry completely before you put a top coat on it. So we're going to set that aside to let it dry. So here's another coaster that I did earlier that has completely dried and is ready for a top coat of the Mod Podge. This one happens to be of Arizona. So you just brush Brush a layer of Mod Podge onto the top. You want to coat it completely. And then again, you want to let this dry, and you want to put 3 coats on and let it dry at least 24 hours between each coat. Here is one that I made of Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. A little bit of the map was torn, but that's okay. That has the coats on it. It does have kind of a shiny surface. And here's another finished one that I made of Yellowstone National Park. And these each have the 3 coats on it that I let dry for 24 hours in between coats. So here are the finished coasters. This is a really quick and easy craft to kind of upcycle and give a new look to your coasters. Another tip I'm going to give you is I did use coasters, so they already have a cork backing on it, but you can also use tiles, thicker tiles, but you just want to make sure to put a felt backing on it so it doesn't scratch your tables or anything. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and come back next week for a new craft adventure.